Hello everyone, and thank you for clicking on another video. Today's weapon we have the Spectra Vandal. Now this used to be an event weapon, but now you can acquire its parts in the Veil Proxima. Basically, very hard railjack missions. So yeah, I don't know the rates, so there's no guarantee you'll get it, but eh, whatever. So yeah, this is a beam weapon, essentially. There's no secondary to it. It's just a beam weapon. Now let's check the stats of the weapon. This build requires 6 Forma. Unfortunately, this weapon does not come with polarities already. It's completely blank, so it's all V's. I took advantage of getting more damage. So yeah. Accuracy is pinpoint 100. Critical chance of 20, which is good. Critical multiplier of 2, very good again. Fire rate is 12, but I don't think that matters. Alarming shot, punch through is 0.5, and reload is fast. Status is good. It's pretty good actually. Trigger is held, so you just have to hold it to get as much damage as you can, and it deals mostly slash damage. But as you can see, there's no impact damage. But like the previous weapons I've shown before, just because there's no impact doesn't mean it's a bad weapon. Now allow me to demonstrate it. And the best way to demonstrate it with no mods is against the corrupted heavy gunners, and as usual you know them as one of the toughest enemies. Not necessarily in strength, but in terms of armor. Now I know the sentients are strong, but we won't be facing the sentients all the time, so yeah, whatever. Here we go. First, if we aim for the head, and if you get closer, there's damage increase there. But there is a limit to this weapon. I believe the range is 22 meters. Hang on, let me just... There we go. 22 meters. And the ammo is a bit fast. I admit it consumes ammo quickly depending on your target. But thankfully, you can fix that with Carrier or Carrier Prime, or if you have a Warframe that can make you ammo. Easy fix. But yeah, the weapon does instant slashes and criticals already, which is a very good sign. The Vandal weapons are pretty much good weapons, and this is proof. Now let's go to the standard build. Standard builds, as all of you know by now, is basically mods that are easy to acquire and cheap to level up. If not cheap, common to acquire. But in case you're confused, the key mods used as well as where to get the weapon will be in the description below. With it are the stats of the weapon, that way you can have a proper look at it. Okay, moving on. First off, we're starting with Hornet Strike, which gives us 220% damage, which is mandatory for every secondary. Next, we have Pistol Gambit, which gives us 120% increase in critical chance. This is very good since the weapon already has a high critical chance, giving us 44.0%. Next, we have Target Cracker, which gives us 60% critical damage. And we have Auger Pack, which just gives you more damage overall. But this mod is optional. If you don't have it, you can try anything else. Anything at your disposal. Let's let me see. You can put slip magazine for more magazine size, or trick mag for more ammo. That's always good. Or you can put one of the 60/60 mods, which I'm about to show you. First is the Jolt and Pistol Pestilence. Basically, this gives you 60% of the element. This one is toxin, this one is electricity, and it gives you 60% status chance each. Now, electricity and poison give you corrosive damage. Now, corrosive damage is good against armored units. Units with armor specifically. It can be the Grineer, the Corrupted, basically anything with armor. But if you use this element on enemies with no armor, you will do less damage. That's just the way it works. But yeah, since the weapon already has good status chance, it gives you a whopping 61%, a guarantee elemental. And it's further increased with the lethal torrent and barrel diffusion, each giving multi-shot and a fire rate increase. Now, multi-shot basically, well, splits the weapon's projectile, giving you more opportunities for more elemental damage. But like I said, this mod here can be replaced, and you can put another 60-60 mod. Let's say, give me a sec, give me a sec. Let's say yes, but frostbite. You get cold damage, but you get a status chance of 78%. But for now, let's focus on this, since I like the damage. Oh, sorry, they're already there. And let us demonstrate. See that? I'm still on one clip. I still have 6 ammo left and they're already dead. That's a pretty good sign. But they were not moving. Hopefully I don't die doing this, but here we go. Because if they're not moving, if they're paused, you get extra damage, which is not the point. The point is I want to show you how the weapon does in live combat. Because everything is different on live combat. And as you can see, it's very effective. There is a regular Spectra, but it's nothing compared to this Vandal version. So yes, it's a pain to get this weapon, but once you do get it, it's very much worth it. But now moving on, we're going to a viral build. Now viral, unlike corrosive, attacks the health of the enemy. So yeah, like as mentioned, attacks the health of the enemy. It essentially decreases their health. Decreases the health of the enemy. So yeah. And usually it can work against armored units too. But the most effective would be against enemies with no armor. Or rather the Corpus. You see the Corpus, they have shields, but their shields do not protect them against poison damage. Does that make them weak? No. The Corpus are strong, but they're only strong because they have, well, weird weapons. Weapons that are unique and make them difficult to kill them. The Grineer are strong because of their tough armor and heavy hitting weapons. And the Corrupted, well, has everything. So yeah. Here we go. See that? I'm on 69. Oh, hey, 69. Oh, sorry. Sorry, really immature. But yeah. There we go. What? That was so fast. But like I said, as I mentioned, you can switch out Augur Pack with another 60-60 mod. Let me just put back Jolt here. You get 78, Yes, you lose stats, but you get more status chance. But I personally prefer Ogre Pack because it's damage. Why would I turn away from damage? Oh, not in range. Oh, nearly died, but you can see it works. If you disagree with how I build the weapon and how I demonstrate it, that's fine. You can make some changes. I mean, I'm not saying this is the perfect build. No, I'm only trying to show you some insight so that you'll have a better idea and stuff. Next, we go to the expensive builds. And I'm sure you figured out by now that expensive is essentially, well, mods that are rare, hard to obtain, and expensive to level up. And trust me, they do cost a bit. So let's go there. Now, not much change apart from these three here. Next we have Prime Pistol Gambit, which gives you 187% critical chance. Prime Target Cracker, which gives you 110% critical damage. These two mods can be acquired from Baroketeer, the Void Trader. It's not a guarantee when he'll show up with it, but when he does, I recommend you do get it. Well, actually, during this recording, I think he's going to arrive tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully you have some ducats and credits so you can get these two mods. Yes, they're expensive to level up, but very much worth it, I assure you. As you can see up here, 57.4% critical chance and 4.2 critical multiplier. A big jump. Next you have Magnum Force. Now this mod cannot be farmed. You can only get it on Void Derelict missions. What I mean is the vaults within the infested derelict mission. I'm sure there is a tutorial up there in YouTube. It's pretty easy to find. The tutorial I mean. Finding the vault and the right key is the hard part. But yeah, this mod here. I know it says minus 55% accuracy, but don't let that fool you. This is a beam weapon, and the beam weapon is not really affected. What matters is the 165% damage. Let me show you. I know what you're thinking. The accuracy is gone, but no, from my experience, it's not gone. In fact, I don't think it mattered. Ooh. There. I nearly died due to carelessness, but as you can see, it's quite accurate still. And very dangerous. And I did not use my Warframe powers. Imagine if you combine it with any Warframe ability. Imagine the damage. It's almost stupid, but it's so awesome. Okay, let's say you don't have Magnum Force. Not everyone has this. Well, another substitute I can think of right now is either another 60/60 mod or here, Hydraulic Crosshairs, which gives you more critical chance on headshot when aiming. Here we go. Yes, it looks like the stats are gone, but you have your pinpoint accuracy back. Sorry. Throat's getting a bit dry, but let's roll with it. Look at that. Jesus Christ. So yeah, if you don't have hydraulic crosshairs, Magnum Force. If you don't have Magnum Force, hydraulic crosshairs. One more time, this time with my powers. Jesus Christ. Now if that's effective against the armored units, you can only imagine just how effective it is against the Corpus. If I just put the right mod, give me a sec. Bear with me. My eyesight is not that... Okay, there we go. I know, it's a bit stupid, but that's the point. Some weapons are just meant to be very good. Hopefully, the developers will not ruin this weapon. It's just that good. Oh my god, it just chews through everything, which is so good. And that's the point where I will end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested. It really helps the channel out. Hopefully this video helps you or gives some insight at least. And as usual, I will see you in the next video.